Hey everyone, Justine with Blue Jay Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Venice Orchid Society show. Right now, this is some footage of Carl Smith. So I was there Friday for setup day, helping the Sarasota Orchid Society with the display and dropping off plants. So I have a little bit of footage from setup day, and then I have some other footage. But yeah, so I have some other footage from, I went back on Sunday because Sunday I had to pick up plants. And for the vendors, I'm going to do the vendors first and just do some music. Then I have the display footage, and I'm going to do a voiceover and kind of explain the display. And then at the very end, I have my haul. And I didn't go crazy, but I definitely found some things I'm excited about. So you definitely want to stay tuned for the end. Not a super long video, but gives you a pretty good feel for the show. Again, more focused on the displays, just because everyone does vendor footage, and the displays are just interesting to me right now. Not that the vendors aren't, but I feel like you guys are seeing a lot of vendor footage right now. Alright, this is the individual table. This is either plants from the vendors or plants that didn't fit into the three orchid societies participating in their displays. So these are either were too big, or the colors didn't flow, or just the overall design didn't have a way to incorporate these. But there's some really good quality plants here, as you can see by some of the ribbons. And trying to get some good video of it. It's just amazing to see the type of orchids that people can grow. It's a lot of fun. All right, we are looking at Inglewood's display. They won third place this time, but they have some amazing plants in here. They won, let's see, gorgeous Cymbidium we're looking at now. I think this is actually just one more orchid, Cymbidium. And trying to give you, there's a beautiful Patiopetalum, trying to give you a good view of the display. It's really hard because there's so many amazing orchids in the display. It's hard to decide what to focus on, and you really have to see this in person. Even the video, just it doesn't do it justice. So if you can, I definitely encourage you to go to the show next year. It's about the same time. It's always the week before Valentine's Day, I'm pretty sure. And all the displays from all the societies were just so amazing. It's always a very fun and well put on show at the Venice Orchid Society. This is the amazing display from the Venice Orchid Society. They won second place, and also so many amazing orchids in this display. A lot of great growers. Looking at a beautiful pink, perolic looking Cattleya, something paradise. Coloration was really nice. And this beautiful red Cattleya. A lot of great color on that. Pretty Gigantea. This Dendrobium, the color on this was amazing. And let's see. That big Dendrobium that won Best in Show. So pretty. Very well grown too. You can see there's not a lot of leaf drop. And just overall, just so pretty how the display flows. A lot of great catasetums. They have a grower that's very good at catasetums, and catasetums are very interesting and different orchid. I have one catasetum that I'm trying, but they're very fascinating. Just the different flowers they have. And then I'm pretty sure they're the ones that can have male and female flowers, which is interesting as well. One last look at the Venice display, focusing on some slightly different flowers. The volcano trick. I really like those flowers, just the contrast and how it kind of looks like lava. has a bunch of good coloring and some other plants, trying to get as many different angles so you guys can kind of have a feel for the display. And like I said, just the video just doesn't do it justice. Seeing this in person is a completely different experience, but I'm trying to give you as many different angles so you can kind of feel like you're there. Looking at the Sarasota Orchid Society display, we won first place again, and very excited because this is the society I belong to. I kept ending up getting interrupted and talking with people around this display, so the footage is a little pieced together. I had 3 orchids in this display, and the last one we're looking at is my one Vanda that is in this display. Not complaining about people talking. I actually really enjoy talking with everyone, and I love meeting all my viewers. And I really enjoy nerding out with orchids as well. But I get so distracted when I end up talking that I forget to film. But always really enjoy talking with everyone. All right, so looking at that brown Vanda is mine. I'm pretty happy with it. Our society had a couple AOS awards, which is really cool. That's my goal in the future. I really want to win some AOS awards. But yeah, we had some beautiful plants. And it takes a lot of work to set up these displays, and we had a really good team. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that if you're just going to a show, you don't notice. And the Grecham is gorgeous. Some great pops of color in here. And it's interesting to see what's blooming at this time, because each year stuff blooms a little different. First time this has bloomed for me. It tried to bloom one other time and it rotted or got eaten or something. It is Vanda Pachera Delight. I got it from a Camella box order, and it was really small. Probably, yeah, it was pretty small. So it's kind of exciting to grow it from something really small and get it to bloom. And it was in the Venice show, and it got a first place. Hold on. Yep, see? First place. So that's pretty exciting. And then I don't think I'm gonna grow it like this. I just put it in this because it's easier to display them if they're in pots. Might put it in like a cone or something. But yeah, just wanted to share that. This is some older footage of the brown Vanda that was in the Venice Society show. I meant to get some current footage, but just haven't gotten around to it. So this was actually in the Carl Smith Hall with the bonus blooms. So it's the same Vanda, it just opened up a little bit more and I cleaned it up. Like it didn't have these dead spikes when I was showing it. But just wanted, so this won first place. This is some, got it originally from Plantillo. El Arcadia, I'll show you the tag now. Here's the cross. Vanda Testolata, Pudan, Ypsum, Vanda Dr. Eck. Here's where I got it from. Beautiful orange and red Cattleya. I think has one of the best coloring combinations that's not blue that I like. Just such a pretty flower. Good bloomer. Seems to bloom on each new growth. It's already bloomed I guess we're in 2024 now, so it hasn't bloomed this year. It's first bloomed this year, but it bloomed last year not that long ago. So free blooming, always like free blooming. As it gets larger, it will bloom more, obviously. Gave me 2 flowers this time. It's fragrant, but it's cold, so not a whole lot of smell right now. But just such a pretty flower. Just can't really get over the coloration. Looks like the camera's doing a pretty good job of doing it true to color. And it's Chief Sweet Orange is the name. But yeah, highly recommend this plant. Beautiful new acquisition from the Venice Orchid Society show. This was from Crawl Smith. Just love the lip. And a little bit of a... So it's a cross. Tropical Aurora SVO cross with pot. Martha Clark something Mother's Day. That's very pretty blue. Smaller plant, bigger blue flower. Can't go wrong there. Then this. Just love the shape on this one. Coloring's awesome as well, but petals are very thick. Both are fragrant. This one smells really sweet. Yeah, very sweet smell. And then it's another cross. Yeah, big fan of this one. And then I did get one red one. It has a little bit of color missing, but I think it might just be temperature. Because the rest of the plant seems okay. Wish there was another bud to compare it to, but I'll just keep an eye on this one, keep it separate till it blooms again. But I don't think it's anything to be too concerned about. But I love the way the lip was shaped on it. Very ruffly. And this tag is inside. Yeah. There's my haul, and I got one other plant from Brethren as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I did get a few other things. I got some pots from Ophi because they were the supply vendor there. So I got this one and then the same pot but a little bigger. I already used the bigger ones. So this is the only one I have left to show you. But yeah, so I was pretty behaved, which is good considering I was there Friday and Sunday, and there Sunday most of the day. Always a great show by the Venice Orchid Society. I encourage you to go next year if you can. And what's fun too is they have like an art judging as well. So there was some really cool art pieces. Photography. Just One More Orchid did a couple of beautiful like clay pieces that actually got awarded, which is really cool. Excited for her. And my friend Sandy, who does pottery, got some ribbons on some of her pictures that she drew. Also really excited for her. And then a member of our society did that stained glass window that you saw. They got a ribbon as well, so always excited when my friends and other orchid community people get their artwork appreciated or their plants appreciated. Always happy for everyone else. I mean, sometimes if they beat you out for something, you feel a little like hurt, but in the end, it's all friendly competition. We're all happy for each other. Same thing with like all the other YouTubers. Like I want all my other orchid YouTubers to do well. And if I can talk about some of the other people or do collabs with some of the other people, it benefits both of us. So I'm not in this to be like spiteful or I don't have energy. I'm not that type of person. This is turning into a rant. It's not meant to be a rant. It's just meant to be a sign off, yada, yada, yada. The main point is I try to be a good person. And what you see is what you get, in case you can't tell. Don't do the makeup. I don't do too much. I have 2 young boys. I don't have time for much. Anyway, aside from the rants, anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, have a couple projects working on. Hopefully I can get them filmed. And as always, keep growing. Bye.